Welcome to another episode of Solitaire Quest. I'm your host, the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodgasting. Like, share, and subscribe. And today, I'm reviewing another episode of Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Yeah, I'm breaking in a new notebook. And I found on the ground. And yeah, just breaking it in, Anyway, this is another episode of Starfleet Leering Academy. Because why not? Alright, so yeah, let's start this off. We got a personal log by the doctor, and it's very introspective. Betazoid chick returned to the new neural inhibitor that lets her control her powers, and people around her are just looking at her. And she's for some reason she's in Starfleet Academy now. I don't, it's like they could have just put her in Starfleet Academy, but from the get-go, but yet they put her with like the Earth military stuff, And yeah, they describe her abilities as empathetic powers. When her mind exploded, the discount Reavers. It's like, yeah, that's not empathic powers. That's telekinesis, Kyle. So yeah. That's like we have the whole bunch of we got the Academy kids. They're in a simulation. And we get this line from Tig Notaro. You're supposed to be working together. It's like Tig Notaro as she gives them fuck all instructions on the situation. And yeah, they all die in the simulation. It's too bad they couldn't have died in real life. Otherwise, it would have been better send off to this entire series, Just all of them die instantaneously in an asteroid collision. That would have been good. So yeah, Jaden, the Klingon, has a cold in the 31st century. It's like, okay. It's like, why are people still getting colds in the 31st century? Why is there no cure for the cold in the 31st century? Like, yeah. So, yeah. We get the hologram dropped the toothbrush into the toilet of, like, the toothbrush belonged to Genesis. That's that chick's name. Finally, I'm slowly starting to learn these god-awful characters' names. So, yeah. We got Tilly from Star Trek Discovery is here. And she's teaching theater and is very condescending. And we got this quote from her: theater is statecraft and statecraft is theater. Because I guess the writers are just using Tilly character as just a sock puppet for their ideology. So, yeah. Wrote down in my notebook, they're all gonna do a struggle session in this episode because feelings. I wrote down in my notebook as a prediction. So yeah, they have to pass it or fail according to Tilly, which kind of douchey if that's true. So yeah, The hologram chick is downloading information into her matrix. It's like, yeah. Like shoot, it's like why can't she download why can't she download a more better personality instead of being an autistic child? So yeah, the people are looking at the Betazoid chick like they're like she's a freak as opposed to being a hero. So yeah, the holographic chick is glitching hard. Worked on my notebook. Holographic chick can't download herself a new personality. Wrote down my notebook. This episode is going to be a struggle session. So yeah, the blonde chick is So yeah, we got the blonde chick is pouring wine with Tilly and Tignataro. None of them start scissoring. Wrote down my notebook. 0 out of 10. You know what? If this you know what? I would. It's like this Starfleet Academy. It's like this show. For me, it's like it's a zero. It's 0 out of 10. But if they randomly inserted freaking sex scenes into it, with like the chicks doing lesbian stuff, I'd probably give it a 2 out of 10. But that's just me. So yeah, Caleb tries talking with the Betazoid chick. Betazoid chick is in Starfleet. No, Jaden must quarantine because he has a cold in the 31st century. It's like if you're getting sick with the cold in the 31st century, that's what the kids like. Oh, for fuck's sakes! That's what the kids like to call these days as a skill issue. It's like you should get like get Jaden some 31st century Dayquil or something, you know. I don't know. So yeah. So they talk about the play and stuff. Hologram chick begins to glitch as the holographic Fent kicks in. She begins to glitch hard as a holographic Fent kicks in. So yeah, we find out that the patch to her programming isn't working. And that she's been glitching out ever since the incident with the USS Miyazaki. So yeah, it's like she got shot with a phaser and that somehow I don't know if it's because of the phaser or something, or if it's just a glitch in her program. So yeah, the blonde chick decides to take the hologram chick back to the hologram homeworld. Betazoid chick speaks with Genesis. And not the good Genesis with Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins. No, not that Genesis. The chick who's named Genesis. So yeah. They have to do a play because the theater kids who write this got traumatized by theater class, I guess. So yeah. It's like clearly the theater kids who are writing this garbage, this schlock, I guess they got traumatized by theater class or something, and now we must experience their pretentious pain, I guess. So yeah, the blonde chick and the doctor take the hologram chick to the homeworld. I already said that. The doctor doesn't want to be a mentor. I don't blame him. Honestly, I don't blame the EMH doctor for not being a mentor, for not wanting to be a mentor again, because it's like all these kids in Starfleet Academy, except for Caleb, who all the kids except for Caleb in this Starfleet Academy are functionally retarded. They all graduated from the Somali Learning Academy from the future. All the schools in the future got replaced by Somali Learning Academies. I don't blame him for not wanting to be a mentor, really, in this godforsaken hell world. So yeah, we find out, yeah, the holographic chick is still glitching and she wants to do stuff. Betazoid chick is drunk as fuck, and she toasts to her new neural inhibitor. So yeah, the Betazoid chick, she's drunk and she wants to get with Caleb, and Caleb completely fumbles her. Mind, it's like this. It's like they've been going at it regularly, you know. And Caleb, he grew up on the streets. He's been in prisons and whatnot. So I don't get why he's not. It's like he should be he should be a scoundrel in this situation, but he's acting like a gentleman for some fucking reason, contrary to all his character background. So yeah, the beta jet chick gets all pissy and sad because Caleb doesn't want her to jump his bone. It's like just get her a hypos. It's the 31st century. It's the 31st century. Just get her. It's like if she's drunk, it's like just get her a hypro spray or something to like beam the alcohol out of her blood. Come on now. It's like if you're it's like if you wanna it's like you wanna bang someone who's not drunk. It's like just beam the alcohol out of their blood. For fuck's sakes. So yeah, the Betazoid chick goes to see Genesis. I should reiterate, not the good Genesis with Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel. No, but the person and not the band. They hold hands, and there's no scissoring and there's no carpet munching. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. So yeah, blonde chick and the doctor are still traveling at warp because I guess their shuttle is slow as shit. The hologram planet is a cube, and time moves fast on the planet, like in that one episode of Voyager, which they mention. Everything on this planet is black and white on the planet, I guess, which is a reference. That might be just like I don't know if that was I don't know if that's a reference to another episode of Star Trek Voyager where they were in the holographic simulation and everything was black and white. I don't know if that was another reference to that, but yeah, here we are, and yeah. So yeah, apparently these holographic people, they have heard of the Doctor. And they also scanned his memories. So they've scanned his memories, so they should know. They should know now if it's good to just join the galactic community and whatnot, and join the Federation. They've scanned the Doctor's memories. I don't get why they don't use that information to just decide now to join the Federation or something. I don't know. So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, they scanned the holographic chick's data, her memories and whatnot, because I guess they couldn't do that at the Academy to find out where the error is coming from, I guess. I guess they couldn't do that at the Academy. So yeah. Meanwhile, back on Earth, they're discussing the play, and the Betazoid chick sees through the BS. I wrote down my notebook. Only 3 of them were on the Miyazaki themselves. It's like you had Jaden, the holographic chick. You had Caleb, and I think there was like only 3 of the 4 of them were actually physically on the Miyazaki themselves. And yeah, the Betazoid chick was the hero of the incident. Somehow she is turbo traumatized because she's got telekinesis, Kyle. How about the power to move you? It's to reveal the aura of your nothing man. Okay. And yeah, we find out from the people in the holographic homeworld that it took 2 centuries to build the holographic chick. It took them 2 centuries to build the holographic chick. 2 centuries to build this chick, and acts like she's retarded. So yeah, all the students are sitting on the stage. They decide to practice the play, I guess. The doctor is all introspective, and he says that he has a holographic doctor in that one episode of Voyager called Real Life. It's like, he was very traumatized by that, I guess. It's like, in that episode, it's like, that holographic daughter that was created, it's like, they could have just reset her program and made it so that she continues to live, and they could have just reset the holodeck, and she was made by the holographic. She was made by the holographic program on the Voyager. She's like, should still be salvageable from the Voyager. I don't get why he's so traumatized after that. Meanwhile, it's in the future. Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know whatever these writers are fucking smoking. So yeah, they didn't pre-program the holographic chick with memories, and her experiences overloaded her matrix, and her traumatic memories, her traumatic time on the Miyazaki, it was she was unable to process it, and that was causing her program to glitch out, which is retarded. She's an AI. Well, why the hell is her program just glitching out? And hell, why is she not built? They spent 2 centuries building her. So yeah. So yeah. The blonde chick says to the doctor that the holographic chick needs a parent. And yeah. The doctor, according to his own words, he has to bear in his infinity, and he can't love again. It's like, yeah. So, yeah, it's like we actually have Robert Picardo acting as a centuries-old immortal. We actually got him. He's actually putting in a good performance, I find. I actually believed that he was actually the Doctor again. And I actually believed that this is a version of the Doctor who is centuries of years old at this point. I actually believed it. So yeah, the doctor offers to be the hologram chick's daddy and raise her from childhood in order to make her not glitch because reasons, I guess. And that does it. That allows the holographic chick to be repaired. So yeah, okay. And that somehow does it. So yeah, the holographic chick is repaired. Beta Z chick returns to do the play. We got a whole bunch of feelings and corridors, I guess. Tilly will see the Beta Z chick later. Apparently, Tilly was taking she has there's like a third year cadets, even though which is impossible because Starfleet Academy literally just reopened. Or maybe this is like another Starfleet Academy that these students were from. And they just brought them just to this Starfleet Academy, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe there should be like multiple academies. I don't know. And yeah, hologram chick returns to the academy, and the blonde chick does a captain's log. The end. So yeah, it's like, yeah, this is like we have a holographic race of beings who were created by organics. And they built their holographic emissary so shoddily that she started glitching at the mere moment at the mere moment of any trauma. That any kind of trauma that happens. And that causes this holographic chick to start glitching the fuck out. It's like in Star Trek Voyager. In Star Trek Voyager, when the Doctor, whenever he started to glitch out, it was because it's like whenever he started to like glitch out or and whatnot, it was because there was a serious it was because it's like something in his ethical routines. There was an episode, it's like his ethical routines. It's like he was treating two patients, both with an equal chance of survival. And the doctor ended up, the doctor ended up saving Harry Kim over the one chick, and that sort of broke his programming. And it sort of caused him to go into a mental spiral. It's like, at least when that was happening, it's like, at least when the doctor is glitching out, there was a pretty goddamn good explanation for it. It was because there was a serious lapse in his ethical programming that caused him to glitch out. But in this, it's like at the as soon as anything traumatic happens, like as soon as anything traumatic happens to this holographic emissary, like she'd start glitching out and whatnot. Which, yeah, kind of shoddy programming if you ask me, but yeah. Maybe spend like another century working out the kinks on that, you know? So yeah. Yeah, this Metazoid chick, it's like I don't it's like yeah. It's like yes, she has the it's like It's like she has the telekinetic powers. She has the powers to make people's minds explode. It's like psychic powers in psychic powers are not a new thing to the Federation. The Vulcans have psychic powers. The Betazoids have psychic powers. The Okampa have psychic powers. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Vorta, they were built with psychic powers or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's like psychic powers are common in Star Trek. I don't get why. I don't get why they're treating her with suspicion. Me personally, I'd say to her, it's like, hey, it's like, don't go drinking. It's like, don't. It's like you really don't want to be mixing the alcohol with the psychic powers, you know. I'd say to her, but other than that, it's like, yeah. But yeah. So yeah, we've spent. It's like it's roughly 2 months after 2 months after the one episode. It's 2 months after. It's like I don't. It's like this Betazoid chick. She was in a coma. She was in a coma for a month, and then she was allowed to return after a second month to back to the academy. I don't get why they. It's like she was in a coma and whatnot. I don't get. It's like they got 31st century technology. They should be able to bring people in and out of comas at will with their technology in the 31st century. I don't get that. That's the people who are writing this show. Yeah, they seriously underestimate the technology that would be available in the 31st century. But yeah, that's my take. That's me trying to parse some freaking logic. That's me trying to parse some try to squeeze any kind of internal logic from Kurtzman track, which is rare. So yeah. Personally, if this show was a porno, it would actually be entertaining, actually. If it was a proper porno, be properly entertaining. I'd actually give it like 1 or 2. I'd give it 1 or 2 out of 10 if this show was an actual porno. Hell, you know what? If this episode gets a bunch of likes, if this episode gets a bunch of likes, I'll I'll do a special review for this channel. Anyway, I'm your host, the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah. Peace out, folks. Peace out. Keep your stick on the ice. Keep your cards on the table.